Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here, and here's my One Piece chapter 859 review. Good chapter. What was it called? I think it was Yonko Assassination Plot. Yeah, something like that. Title's not important though. What's important is that we find out what said plot is. Yes. It's going to apparently only take 5 seconds. Why? I know One Piece has done this. Alabasta did it with the bomb at the end, during its climax, and it was like 10 seconds, and we saw every second count. But damn it with your plots of down to the second. But anyway, we do find out what the plot is and how it plans on working. Sanji brings up the thing of that Big Mom is like an iron balloon. I kind of like that term. It's funny. And Capone agrees. It's like, yes. It's like, I've known her for a year, and she's taken cannon fire, gun fire, everything. Nothing works. But I do know a weakness. It all started with the Mother Caramel incident. And I have a theory on who Mother Caramel is. I will upload that maybe in a couple days. Once I kind of hammer out maybe more of the details. And it goes along with another theory that I have that I've already kind of stated. But anyway, this is about 8:59. Stay on target. Stay on target. Me unscripted is just a meh. Anyway, focus. But yeah. She's an iron balloon, nothing will penetrate her. So they have to use her one weakness, which is a photo of a character by the name of Mother Caramel. It sits across the table from her at every tea party. Well, apparently at said incident, she, while they were having the party, someone carelessly bumped or touched it. And I think it fell over because Jinbei was like, what? Because it fell over? It was like, this person is near and dear to her heart. Capone says that it's like her lifesaver. Or it might have been Chiffon. I'm not sure. But whoever this person is, it meant a lot. To the point where she goes on a screeching fit. It's like, ah! So much that she involuntarily activates her Conqueror's Haki. Yeah. Swear that. How do you just unleash that? Especially when presumably she has great control over it. I mean, Luffy doesn't even do that, and he's kind of an emotional dude, relatively speaking. But anyway, or he doesn't do it anymore. And he hasn't probably the training she does. But anyway, getting off topic again. So, while people were holding, everyone was like holding their ears, and it's like, we're all gonna die. It's like others were being knocked out with the Haki. But then, it was from all the shock of her photo being besmirched. She falls to her knees and starts to bleed. She scraped her knees. They were kind of surprised that she actually had red blood. Funny. She is kind of a demon. And I would know demons. I'm a Kishin. Anyway, but yeah. Crap. Off topic again. That didn't help. Ow. So yeah, that's how they're going to do it. Except, what do you think's gonna happen when you rip the photo in half? Which Capone wants Luffy to do. And apparently it's going to take like a 3-second delay from the moment that happens to when she actually goes off. I only assume the reason he picked Luffy is because Luffy is resistant to cannon and gunfire as well. Whoop, I thought I felt a burp there, but nope. Ooh. So, yeah, there's that. And, because this plan only takes 5 seconds, though Capone says like upwards to 10 seconds at the worst, which is still frickin' short. But yes, after they get her in a weakened state, where she is no longer the iron balloon, she will be vulnerable to a special weapon that Caesar has prepared. It is a KX launcher, which it was some kind of like poison chemical. And it's rocket launchers, so it's got a lot of speed and power behind it. And it apparently has 5 grams of the poison in it, which they gave some examples of other similar kind of things in the real world equivalents. And like only half a gram is needed to kill a normal person. So, good lord, man. And they got 3 of them. Though only one should work, but they have extras. And I'm sure all of them might actually fail. You never know. Oda does some tricky things. But, so yes, that's how they plan on actually killing her. From that point, we have the escape plan, which is going to be Caesar again. He comes floating in. He has a piece of mirror, and he'll have Brule with him, which Brule is not happy about that. It's like, God damn it, don't you make me part of your plan. And they're going to use her to escape. From there, they're going to teleport to different mirrors onto each of their ships so that they can then get out of Dodge. And then the alliance is then broken. Also, kind of a cute little moment while all this was going on was Capone got a little loud, and little baby Pez like, wah, wah. And he's like, aw, daddy sorry. I did not expect Capone to be an actual good father, apparently. Or at least as good as you could expect a gangster, but kind of makes me like him now. And I kind of liked him before. I don't know. Good character. You know, a villain that you just love to hate, you know? But anyway. Well, anyway, when they brought up about who Mother Caramel was, there's a few little details in there which goes along with my theory, which, like I said, will be elaborated in a future video. That she apparently is Big Mom's lifesaver, and that she, at some point in the past, disappeared for unknown reasons. No one really knows where she is or really who she was, as far as that seems to know. Even Chiffon is kind of in the dark on this, so definitely seems like this happened quite a while back, I'm guessing. So, like I said, it'll be in my next theory. Anyway, I'm kind of happy about this one. Anyway, God, that's my word of the year, isn't it? But, let's see. While that's going on, the other islands, we see Cheese Island, which I thought was kind of weird. No, Milk Island, that's it. It just had a bunch of cheese on it, which I was like, okay, the cheeseburger is kind of iffy. There was large cheese building constructs, but then there was a thing of fries in the back, and it's like, what, are they supposed to be chili cheese fries? I don't know how the connection is made. And it seems to all be on the same island, so, And then we saw Nuts Island, and we get to see Oda's version of Mr. Peanut. But I thought that was kind of funny. I like that. And then Choco Island, which was the first island that the Straw Hats ever went on. So that's interesting. That they would go back to that, and people are just happy for the wedding, and that Pudding and Big Mom will be happy in the future. Mostly Big Mom. But anyway, so they're celebrating in the streets on all the islands, it looks like. While that's going on, it moves over to the Vinsmokes. they've been kind of told a lie, I guess, at this point, or maybe the guards don't know yet that Reiju had already prepared beforehand, and I think they're like less than an hour, or about an hour away from the wedding now. So she prepared ahead of time and wasn't in her room because she got ready in another room. We kind of know why that might have happened, don't we? But, so, yeah. Then, oh yeah, part of the plan that I forgot, and it was because of Pudding that reminded me. The signal that would start everything was supposed to be when Sanji and Pudding kiss. But he's like, no, she's going to try and shoot me. I'm going to be dodging, so no. So it's changed to when the gunshot happens. Interesting. So, if she doesn't have more than one, I guess they'll be okay. But, anyway, just back into it. So yeah, they don't really... They're kind of not on edge about their missing family member right now. And, I don't know exactly where she is at this point. I mean, she was wandering in the halls, so they may not see her for a while. Maybe not even during the wedding, who knows. And then it goes over to Big Mom, and she's just woken up, and it's like, he's not moving, talking about the dummy Brook. I even forgot about that. And they don't even seem to recognize the difference between them. So that was hilarious. Which, then they're like, oh, but ma'am, it's like, that's a small thing. It's like, what about the wedding cake? And she's like, wedding cake? She's bipolar, I swear. Maybe that's her problem. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But, yeah, she kind of has some of those traits. But no judging for anyone that may or may not have that condition. It just thought that popped in my head. Anyway, then it goes to Pudding's room, and she's wearing her dress. It looks quite nice. She is an evil fiend that does not deserve to wear that dress, but she's talking to Ravian, the carpet, and Nitro, that little Jello dude, which, as of recent things, has kind of been brought to my attention by, I think, Roger and Sunpatch, that, and maybe it's true, which kind of goes along with the theory that's been floating around, that she might actually be in league with Capone, because look at that little fedora Nitro's wearing. But she's more worried about getting blood on that dress than actually going through with the killing Sanji. Also, she apparently will have to rewrite a bunch of people's memories, which might actually go along with she's in a secret alliance with Capone for her freedom or something. And she'll have to rewrite all her family's memories so that she can continue to live in relative peace. So, yeah. It was a good chapter. I liked it. The little funny bits and everything was good. The plan, while could easily be destroyed, is pretty solid for the most part. And yeah, I give it a 4, because we actually get to see the plan, and it wasn't like during the wedding as it's happening, so that's always nice, where they don't do like a little flashback or something, so that's good. I like that. So yeah, I give it a good 4. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.